Welcome back, everybody. I'm Babyface P, and today we're at Safety Harbor Firearms. Thank you, Walter, who's right off camera. We're doing a twofer today. We're going to show Parkerizing, and this will go into both playlists. It'll go into the Tantal playlist and the MP5 playlist at the very end. We have both sitting here, super ugly and rusty, and not as rusty because it hasn't been sitting as long. Steps here. We're going to degrease these with some brake cleaner in these nice jugs. Then we're going to sandblast. We will wash the sand off with some water, dip them in the hot tanks we have behind. I'll show you guys behind you guys. The hot tanks are back there for parking with all the fluid that's in it. Then it goes into the water displacing oil. Once it's cooled, we wipe the oil off and we're done. Parking's pretty easy, so let's get started. We gotta degrease these bad boys and get ready for sandblasting. Everything goes in. All of our parts that are now degreased are going in. After we're done here, you're not going to want to touch it with your hands, with human oils on your hands, on your human hands, not your robot hands. So once we're done here, we're going to be careful not to recontaminate the metal. We'll wash it and then dunk it. Hangers. Yeah, we'll grab the hangers. So we're done etching. We're going to check our progress here. Focus in here so you guys can see. Here's the result of sandblasting the rear stock section. It looks good. Make sure you're in focus. You want a nice, even etch. We're going to wash this underwater to make sure all the dust is off and then stick it in the bark tank. Let's check the other part. Again, nice, here's a receiver, nice even gray etch along the whole thing. We do have one small spot there where you could see the weld didn't fully penetrate or was a little thin. So let me make sure you guys can see that. There it is. So I'm not going to worry about it. It's not perfect, but it's my gun. Everything else is nice and evenly etched, so that's all that matters. All right, wash them off.
You know, obviously when I put it and go ahead sticking it on stuff like that, I hold it up for a little bit. I let it go a little bit, see? And then I just kind of hang it up. Okay. Just hang it up, and of course you got the hook back to hang it up. We can hang it back.
Just let it go?
Yeah.
All right. Let it go.
The
How long?
only time you want to worry about the tank and the side is if you had or parts that are on the same hook and they're together.
You don't want them to.
You want a little bit of space so that bubbles and all that stuff can be good.
How long?
Until it almost stops bubbling.
So 20 minutes, 10 minutes.
Just watch it.
Just when it's done bubbling. That one's almost done over there.
That's really what it is.
All right.
Here, let's do this here.
Yeah, and then we gotta get oil. So it's almost done off gassing here.
Yeah, that's
Put it
that's pretty much though.
over here into the water,
and then
into water displacing oil. And we'll let it sit there until we're ready to package it up.
Whenever you want, yeah.
Ooh, look at that nice dark. You get some nice dark Parkerizing.
Save us the trouble.
Yeah. There you go. I just know how things work.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is the point that my microphone died. You can see the part coming out of the water displacing oil, and you can see that beautiful, beautiful black oxide finish, Parkerized finish on the outside. That is the tantal being pulled out, but pretty much once you get it out of the water displacing oil, sit it on the side, let it drain a little bit, get the oil out as best you can. Take some rags to it, dry it off, and it's ready to put back together. Some things to check: if you, after you take it out, make sure you clean out your chamber. So run a brush down your chamber and down the bore, just to get any grit from the sanding process or from the parkerizing process out of it. Oil it down, pop it back together, and take it for a test fire. But that's pretty much it. That is Parkerizing 101. Hope you guys like this. Like, share, and subscribe as always. Leave a comment. So trying to fight that YouTube algorithm, you go ahead and leave a comment. I do read every single comment that comes in. So if you guys leave one, I will, even if I don't reply, I will definitely read it. So, all right, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Next week, it looks like we're going to paint the MP5 with some gun coat. Video is not great, but see if you figured you guys want to see it anyway. So, all right, I'll catch you guys next week. Bye-bye.